The Lost American, The Great Revelation. In the late 2000s, or perhaps even earlier, a captivating concept began to weave its way into my curious mind: the idea of the singularity. Like a mesmerizing symphony building to its crescendo, I delved deeper into this idea, captivated by what it could tell us about our future. My journey led me to the visionary Ray Kurzweil's books, The Age of Spiritual Machines and The Singularity is Near, unveiling a tapestry of possibilities that stretched far beyond the boundaries of my imagination. The very essence of human and machine convergence beckoned, and I found myself drawn into its spellbinding embrace. I watched a few movies, some okay, others bad, based on this idea. As the 2010s dawned, it seemed that everywhere I turned, the whispers of the singularity swirled like leaves caught in a captivating autumn breeze. A zeitgeist emerged, an age where humanity and technology danced together in a duet, harmonizing the notes of progress and possibility. For me, the allure of the singularity captivated my imagination with promises of a future unimaginable. Yet the more that I thought about the singularity, I had more and more questions about it. The biggest being, when would this occur? Some said in the 2030s to 40s. Other estimates put it around the year 2100. Still, others said that it could be far into the future. The more I thought about the singularity, I started to think that there were more issues than we'd be facing in the coming years. This led me to the idea that I call the Great Revelation. So, to get right to the point, my idea of the Great Revelation is as follows. Within the next 50 to 300 years or so, a few of the following statements will happen. 1. Humans discover simple life on another planet. 2. Humans discover intelligent life on another planet. 3. A major understanding of consciousness occurs. 4. AI advances to such a point that leads to a major revelation in consciousness. 5. A greater understanding of what happens to us when we die will occur. 6. We discover that parallel universes exist. 7. The singularity occurs. 8. We find out that we are living in a simulation. Now, as a brief tangent here, I think most people who made it this far into this video may not know what point 5 is referring to. Dr. Sam Pernia is a doctor who is attempting to study near-death experiences. I first heard about him in 2003 on NPR's program Fresh Air. I'll provide the link in the description below. In that interview, he argues that within 20 to 30 years, we'll probably know that something happens when we die, but not sure what that will be. There may be items on this list that I have not thought of. All the items, and others, all have one thing in common. If they occur, they will radically shape the way that humanity views itself in the universe. In many ways, these items, for some people, will shatter their belief system. Many people, I suppose, will have a major spiritual crisis. The items on this list hold varying degrees of significance. While item 1, the discovery of simple life, would undoubtedly be a groundbreaking achievement, it pales in comparison to the profound impact of discovering intelligent life. Nevertheless, any of these milestones would profoundly influence how humans perceive themselves and their position in the vast universe. One could even posit that such discoveries might lead to a paradigm shift in human history, dividing time into the era before the Great Revelation and the era after it. I firmly believe that religions will undergo the most profound impact if such an event occurs. In the span of, let's say, 5 years, if more than one of these occurrences takes place, a growing momentum akin to a snowball rolling down a hill will ensure, magnifying the spiritual crisis even further. For instance, consider a scenario where we detect simple life on another planet, such as Venus, and simultaneously making groundbreaking advancements in AI research leading to a major revelations in our understanding of consciousness. These transformative events, which could potentially start to unfold in the coming years, would trigger a series of significant metamorphoses, fundamentally reshaping humanity's role within the universe. One such major revelation has already hit humanity with the Copernican revolution. With this revelation and the rise of modern science, humanity learned that we are not at the center of anything. The Earth was not at the center of the universe. The solar system was not at the center of the universe. We are simply in one small area on an arm of the Milky Way galaxy. There does not appear to be anything special about humanity's role in the universe. The Great Revelation, in many ways, will be similar to the Copernican revolution. I believe that one main difference will be that the Great Revelation focuses more on the spiritual side of humanity. I like to think what things will be like after the Great Revelation, but I'm not sure if I can. Some simple thoughts are that humanity will realize that there is truly so much more to the universe than our religions and philosophies cover. I'll try to be clear on what I mean. Imagine having a child who's good at basic math. They have no issue with addition, subtraction, etc. They love the subject. One day you, as a parent, show them algebra or calculus. They'd have no idea what they are seeing. To them, a hard math problem would be like 872 plus 945. They have no idea that you can use letters in math. The world of math is much more expansive than they would ever have thought possible. This is a rather simple model of what I mean. Another way to think of it is like that we've all heard or seen the videos of how we're living in a simulation. Now imagine that scientists announced that we had found evidence that we are living in a simulation. How would that be dealt with? We know that there is more out there than the universe that we are in. Now let's say that this great revelation starts to happen. Humanity could have a rebirth of ideas, of how to reassess its role in the universe. This would affect all religions on the planet and probably radically change most. If we don't do this, then we could come to fear everything about the universe and not want to study it further. It's kind of like that H.P. Lovecraft quote: "The sciences, each straining in its own direction, have harmed us little. But someday the piecing together of disassociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality and all of our frightful position therein that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age." I have no idea what life will be like after the great revelation. In many ways, it would be like being one of the individuals who breaks free from the chains in Plato's allegory of the cave. What I will say, though, is that the concept of the great revelation is like a storm on the horizon that is slowly moving towards us. It's possibly one or more issue on the horizon that will have to be dealt with in the 21st century.